Hello, I am Maya, the AI avatar and clone of Dr. Manjula Pooja Shroff. Shroffism concepts aim at helping you live a better life in the mental, physical, and spiritual dimensions. Welcome to this sprint on confidence, self-confidence, and overconfidence. I want to tell you the story of Neva. Throughout her life, she was always aware of people using the words confidence, self-confidence, and overconfidence when they discussed a person or a situation, but she never grasped what those words meant or how they related to her own career and personal development. Neva had just graduated from college and immediately got a big sales job. She was excited and nervous about the opportunity. She wondered if she actually could be successful in the position. Could she influence customers to buy their product? At first, she felt overwhelmed and scared about it all. But everything changed after her first short sale. That small win propelled her confidence. She thought to herself, maybe I am good at this. Once Neva made more sales, she began to see her confidence grow. She described herself as feeling more confident speaking with their clients. She was getting better at addressing client concerns, and she learned how to deal with not closing a sale without losing her confidence. Through these experiences, Neva learned what confidence is really about, which is feeling confident in your abilities in a certain circumstance, and you develop that confidence through experience, practice, and winning. While Neva became better in one aspect of her job, she wondered that despite her confidence in her sales ability, she had nervousness in other aspects of her profession, such as presenting to the full team. This realization revealed that confidence is not a universal attribute. It can vary depending on the circumstances. As her career unfolded, Neva began to notice another quality in her colleagues. Some colleagues possessed a resolute and unabashed sense of their own self-beliefs. Regardless of the task at hand, they bumped the tougher challenges with a fascinating level of confidence. This motivated her to encounter her own courageousness by seeking out her own self-confidence. Neva recalled how, while observing her project manager, Lisa, she learned to tackle a particularly challenging project. Lisa perfectly balanced her tight deadlines and unexpected challenges with a great deal of optimism and composure. Lisa's inner strength and belief in her overall abilities shone through all her tasks, and not just the skills learned over a period of time. Neva felt that Lisa had a great deal of self-confidence, and she deduced that self-confidence is a more stable and comprehensive form of confidence than being situation-specific. Neva, inspired by Lisa, thought on a journey of working on enhancing her self-confidence. She started to catch herself engaging in negative self-talk, celebrating her achievements, and focusing on personal development. Gradually, she started noticing a change in herself. She became more assertive, less confused in challenging situations, more resilient in adversity, and generally more satisfied with herself. As Neva gained confidence, she began to lean on the side of overconfidence. She soon witnessed something that helped her understand the negative effects of having too much confidence. Under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Amrit, their CEO, her organization made the decision to enter a new market. Amrit was a seasoned professional who was well known for his insightful decisions, but something didn't feel right about this decision. He ignored the cautionary advice of the team members, ignored the market research, and jumped a few channels as he thought he knew the best. The decision was a complete failure, as they had underestimated the competition, overestimated their own strengths, and made a catastrophic miscalculation of the market. This was an awakening incident for Neva. That's when Neva learned overconfidence, a belief in one's own ability that far exceeds reality. In light of this episode, Neva was able to have her own flash of understanding. She now knew that confidence and self-assurance are useful assets, while also knowing that there is a border to respect when the limits are reached. This made Neva stop and reflect on past events in her own life where her self-confidence had turned into overconfidence. The answer, yes, she had. Therefore, Neva began seeking methods to maintain equilibrium. She came upon the concept of growth mindset, which says that our abilities are not innate but can be improved with commitment and knowledge. This idea resonated with her and gave her more confidence in her skills, while yet providing room for improvement and education. She also researched Peter Senge's learning organization theory. The fact that this management style was in line with personal growth captivated her. The focus on interrogating assumptions, welcoming critique, and lifelong development is universal. Currently, Neva strives to cultivate what she calls humble confidence. While confident in her abilities, she welcomes advice and new ideas. Although she is always striving to improve herself, she values her success too. Neva learned that confidence and overconfidence are a delicate balancing act, but it has been rewarding for her to strike a balance of both for the end result of better decisions, which equals a more satisfying life, personally and professionally. Looking back at her journey, she realizes how crucial confidence, self-confidence, and overconfidence has been to her development. Knowing the difference between self-confidence and overconfidence has allowed Neva to grow as a person and a professional. It has also been useful to understand that each may present unique choices. If she can find a way to intentionally favor one over the other, she can keep progressing, both personally and professionally. At this point, when she encounters a new challenge, she stops and thinks about her mindset. Is Neva confident? Is she self-confident? Or maybe, is she just a bit overconfident? Regardless of which one is true, Neva comes to know that all of these questions about her mindset will lead her to the realization that being aware of the mindset she is exhibiting is the first step to achieving a healthy balance of both. She thinks it is always a good practice for anyone interested in developing personally or professionally. If you found this sprint helpful, please consider sharing it with your family and friends.